Thank you, Riv. And those two members are Lemon Nation and Hai, fresh off of their win here. Now, Hai, everybody's wondering about your health. How's it going? Are you feeling okay once again? You look to be playing well once again.
Right, so I feel much better than I did like 2-3 weeks ago. I still can't run or like lift anything. I tried that last night. It didn't work out. Couldn't do a push-up, so I was like, all right. But as far as talking and stuff goes, I'm basically back to normal for talking, so.
As far as your solo play, just by yourself in laning phase, are you feeling more confident as well?
Yeah, so I'm not getting dumpstered in lane every time anymore. Like the first week, right before it, when we were practicing, I literally lost lane every single game, going like 0-5. Granted, I still feed sometimes, but I'm playing much better, and I'm not being a burden to my team anymore. So.
Yeah, it looked like the Kha'Zix picks actually was a boon for you guys. A little bit of mind games there in Champion Select. Lemon, let's get some perspective on how this has affected the rest of the team.
What?
Hai's illness and his lack of ability to perform right when you guys came back, and now his resurgence.
I mean, it's true. He was feeding a lot in this when he first came back, but I mean, we're used to that. So.
Has him coming back stronger and you guys actually starting off with a couple losses, has that changed your guys' mentality as a team coming back into the new split here?
Well, it's much better to get the losses out early, so that way you're not like overconfident going into the games or anything. So I'm rather we lost now than lose like 10 games at the end of the season and get like sent to relegation or just not make playoffs or something. So I'm happy that we lost now, and it made us realize we have a lot to work on. We're still not where we want to be, obviously, but at the very least, we feel that we're getting better and we're playing better. So we're happy with that. Even if we lose tomorrow, we've been happy with our play this week, and there's nowhere to go but up, right?
All right, well, let's start with a replay of something that did go well, pretty much what you guys were able to snowball this entire game off of, this dragon fight. Let's get this replay up on your screen. So this is the really, really early dragon that you guys go for. Now, whose call was this? And walk me through sort of the thought process of the entire team as you're going for this dragon.
Well, I believe Lemon and Mitos were calling the dragon, as they're always the ones that do it early game. They'll be like, hey, you want to do level 2 dragon? They're like, sure, why not? But I saw Voidboy start running from mid down dragon, so I knew they knew we were doing it. At that point in time, I start rotating over, and they try to 3v5 us, and that does not work. They have 3 people here, we have 5, and we just get to clean up.
They both use their flashes to get in, finish me off. And we're just much stronger at this point. We have stronger like mid-game or early game champions. We can just chase them really far and just get these kills.
This was basically GG right here. The fact that they got triple killed, lost their double buffs, and didn't get anything in return except for 1 kill. At that point in time, they overcommitted to killing Lemon, and they suffered the price for it.
Yeah, able to snowball the entire game just off that one play. Now, when you are a team who gets a play like this that early, and it's kind of handed to you, how do you make sure that you're going to finish off the game? Because we see so many LCS teams. Everyone complains, oh, they can't finish it off. They can't finish out games. They're having trouble. What makes you guys so sure that after a play like that, you're going to be able to finish the game?
When you get that ahead early game, there's honestly nothing they can do to come back, especially with the champions they have. They don't have something like a Lee Sin where they can just kick the carry into the team. They're very limited in what they can do. All they have going for them is like a 5-man shockwave, and we know that. So as long as we don't make a mistake, they will lose a game. So we play smart, calculated, avoid 5v5s, look for small skirmishes, and there's nothing they can do as long as we don't mess up.
Now, Lemon, I want to ask you something. Since that replay started a little bit late there, how are you guys tanking the early damage of the dragon? Because you're level 2 and level 3. Did you have to micro in and out, or were you actually face taking it?
No, I wasn't doing it perfectly, but if you do micro perfectly, you can avoid all damage on dragon early game.
Just to get him to change targets before the auto attacks come out. Okay, yeah. Now, another question for you about this Corki pick. What are the strengths that Corki's gonna bring to a team like this? I know you don't like talking about picks. Don't give me the answer that you guys are sponsored by the Air Force now, and that's why you picked Corki either.
I mean, we built the comp around Corki.
Okay.
Since we're sponsored by the Air Force.
It's patriotic to pick him, right?
It is now, I guess.
It is now.
Speaking of that, we got LMQ coming up for you guys tomorrow. Now, coming into this week, they were 4-0. They're still tied for top spot now. Do you guys have something special planned for LMQ?
I mean, if we did, we wouldn't talk about it. So we'll
if there's some secret thing we got coming for them, we wouldn't say anything, you know?
Okay.
That's how secrets get revealed. Someone asks and you say it, then it's not a secret anymore.
Do you guys feel, since you started out not so strong this split, that there's more pressure to come up with strategies beforehand? Do you feel like you're taking these games more seriously, trying harder to come into the games with pre-made plans?
I wouldn't say more pressure. I think when you're at the top, like you have the first place, there's a lot of pressure to stay there. And I feel like coming like this, there's just less pressure.
Always nice to have less pressure then.
There's added pressure from Fantasy LCS, though. You get all these random tweets saying, hey, man, why'd you feed last game? You're benched off my team. I'm just like, sorry, dude, I didn't mean to lose you that bet, but what can I do? I didn't like losing either, but this is just like salt in the wound, you know?
On that note, if you would have ignited Morgana on that all-in,
yeah, I didn't think she would take that much damage.
More kill.
I didn't think she'd take that much damage. I was like, oh, shit, I should have ignited her, shouldn't I?
All right, well, thank both of you guys for joining me at the desk today. Now we are going to hand it over to Riv and Jet at the caster desk.